Goal, 6'3", number 12,
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Powell and George are out on the wings. And it's Wall in at the point. Shot's good by Morant.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Wall against Morant. For three, George gets the three to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bane. And he lobs it up top. Oh, George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies on offense. Adams with the ball. Jackson left side with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Kicks it to George. Outside Wall. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. For three, Powell. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Pass to Leonard. Out to Powell. Adams against Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
And the second free throw is good.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Bane. Jackson outside. To the paint. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wall against Morant. Out to Powell. Leonard on the wing. George outside. Over to the left wing. The three. Adams grabs the miss. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Wall, the pass to George. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, the claw. I mean, Leonard controls the ball with those massive hands, just throws it down.
Bane finds Morant. 1:27 left in the opening quarter. Shot from the wing. Bane, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The speed John Wall plays the game has always been the thing that sets him apart. And even as he's pushing the tempo, he just stays in control.
Well, you talk about Wall's speed, Richard. There aren't too many players quicker to start the break than him.
He loves to get out and run. If Wall has a chance to push it and catch the D off balance, he'll do it. Just the kind of mindset you want at the point.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, the claw strikes again. Leonard snatches the ball and quickly ignites the break.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. Outside Bain. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
43 seconds left to play in the first. And here's George. Pass to Leonard. For three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Morant against Wall. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Here's George. Over Brooks. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's Zubats in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's got 5 now.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Back to Morant. Pass to Jackson. And here's Adams inside. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Adams. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Here's Morant after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And then Morant with the jam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Wall. Out to Powell. Leonard against Jackson. Outside Wall. Here's the 3. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. From deep. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Back to Wall. Pass to Zubats. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. 3 on 3. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's Powell off the drive. Now here's Zubats. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Memphis. Pass to Leonard. Morant against Wall. Zubac passes to George. Shot clock at 5. And George with the jam.
And we know George is a great shooter, but when he's attacking the rim like that, it gives this team a whole different attitude.
Here's Brooks. Shoots from 12. It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Powell in the post, guarded by Bain. Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. And here's Zubac. Back to Leonard. Kicks it to George. And we're through the first half of play here at
what's been 16. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
They've got Xavier Tillman. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then there's Danny Green. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Batum's shot is off. Memphis leading. Outside, Green. Jones against Covington. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Green. Puts it up. Here's Conchar, defended by Kennard. Second shot opportunity. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Out to Covington. Here's Kennard. Off the left rim and out.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
To the inside. Outside for Green. This one's for 3. Covington grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
On the wing, Conchar. Off target from outside. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And he goes in for the dunk.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Jones up top, defended by Jackson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Jackson against Jones. That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Now here's Kennard. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Kennard. Batum outside. It's stolen away. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The rebound by Jackson. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple. Solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
Here's Conchar. The shot's good. Conchar's gotten his second bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Jackson against Jones. Up top, Batum. Here's Morris. He got a piece of it. 1:16 left to play in the third. Guarded by Batum. Batum with the defensive effort. The Clippers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Batum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. First free throw is good.
Line for the Clippers, Nick Batum. 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. For Memphis, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Back to Jones. Down low. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And they get it back. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Covington finds Batum. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Putting the toughness on full display. Jackson's not afraid to go up strong against opponents.
12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Jones, the pass to Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for Memphis, Danny Green. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Green. Morris outside. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Grizzlies leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Jones. So, on the floor for the Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Now Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Up to Powell. Now George. Pass to Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Morant with it. Brooks with it. Jackson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
To the inside. Here's Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Morant against Wall. Kicks it to George to take the lead. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pass to Jackson. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the dunk by Jackson. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Wall against Morant. George left side. And the jam by George.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wall against Morant. Outside for Brooks. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. George finds Leonard. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wall. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside for Brooks. Now Morant. Launches a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Morant. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when time is short because he can handle the pressure.
Jackson for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard passes to Powell. Zubac with it. Defended by Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for two.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Wall against Bain. So the Clippers win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for joining.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Welcome to 2K Sports. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant, guarded closely.
We know he likes to block shots, but Rudy Gobert's impact on contesting shots just as important.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Morant dishes to Jackson. Towns with the steal. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Adams finds Jackson. Back to Adams. That one good for two.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Brown. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Gobert the pass to Edwards. Gobert down low. Adams on him. They get it back.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
To the middle. Here's Bain. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
Brooks against Anderson. And Towns throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Morant scanning the floor.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Now here's Jackson. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Morant against Russell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant against Russell. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Russell, no luck. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a three-point game. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Out to Morant from downtown. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. And Towns gets it to go.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Morant against Russell. Brooks for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Edwards kicks to Towns. Right side, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. Takes the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Brooks has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Morant against Russell. And here's Anderson from the arc. Not going to go that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant passes to Jackson. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Out to Brooks from outside the arc. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
3.
Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves. Morant against Russell. Out to Brooks. The baseline jam. And the shot is long.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Edwards passes to Russell. He gets the open look, and that one drops.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And a wide open look for Bain. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Russell. Dishes it to Gobert. Outside Edwards. He kicks it to Russell. Back to Edwards. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. It's tipped. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
To the inside, Russell takes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Russell. Towns with it, now defended by Adams. Russell with a wide-open look. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Morant. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Morant against Russell. Left side, Edwards. Anderson dishes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Anderson outside. We've got 1:18 left here in the second. Here's Russell. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control, potential and one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
And it's Morant missing. Minnesota leading by 3. Gobert finds Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The drive by Brooks, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Russell. Second shot opportunity. Out to Edwards. Shoots the 3. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Here's Brooks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The way Brooks gets by people, he varies the pace of his dribble to keep you guessing.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Torian Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. Here's Jones. They kick it out to Green. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
To the right side. 5 to shoot. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. McDaniels. Tillman grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Kicks it out to Jones. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's McDaniels. The Grizzlies pull it in. On the wing, Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Conchaw. Up and in on the wing. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Prince. The shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jones in the post. Reed with the block. It's stolen by Jones. Tillman. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McLaughlin, no good. Memphis leading. Reed with the block. And they're moving it up. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Jones in the post. McDaniels defending. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Conchaw. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. You have to switch on that play.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. Screen by McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Pass to Conchaw. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Prince outside. Pass to Reed. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. And another shot. And at last, they get one to fall. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter. Jones in the post, and he makes that one. Jones has got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Here's Tillman. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Jones, and it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
How about the ball hockey defensively, moving their feet, anticipating, and then also coming up with steals.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Outside, Green. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these 2 teams are really equal. There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Morant passes to Jackson. Shoots over Towns. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside, Edwards. That 3 off the mark. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. Bain passes to Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Kyle Anderson.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Outside for Jackson. Hands it from downtown.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Anderson outside. The kick out to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Russell against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And finished off by Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Goes back up. Lays it up off the glass.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Outside, Green. Back to Morant. Outside, Jackson. Outside, Green. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Pocket two. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
A three from Morant. And another miss by Memphis. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Morant right side. Here's Adams. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. Here's Wall after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. George for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Gobert with the bucket.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Towns against Leonard. Right wing. The kick out to Wall. Pass to George. 5 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
Kawhi Leonard.
And Leonard drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
With the step back. Here's Russell. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Russell. And the layup falls.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. Kicks it to George. Over to the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Minnesota basketball.
Russell against Wall. From deep three-point range. The shot by Russell, no good. Here are the Clippers. 4-point game.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Minnesota with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Anderson, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Russell, the pass to Anderson.
Remaining in the first.
Back to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. To the paint. Deflected. Leonard, right side. And rejected. Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gobert with the double. Kicks it to George. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal
Rudy
foul.
Gobert picks one up.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
That one's no good. And it's Russell on the drive. And then Russell with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now Towns. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats.
Timberwolves. Ball.
.51 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
The Clippers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Wall, the pass to Zubats. Powell outside. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Towns. Back to Leonard. Good work defensively by Towns.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. George passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Gobert's got 6 points. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Inside, it's stolen by Wall. Here's the break. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Outside, Anderson. Towns for 3. Anderson finds Towns. Edwards for 3. Leonard pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at the point. I mean, he's got a skill set that's really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
Leonard passes to George. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, B.A., is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined, but it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
Edwards can't hit. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. The kick out to Wall from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Left side, Edwards. Outside for Russell. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to getting the foul drawn.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Leonard outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Nice move. It's stolen by Wall. Towns against Leonard. Pass to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Russell. And Edwards, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 1:03 left in the first half of this one. Right side Wall. Pass to Leonard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his 3rd.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
2nd team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw.
And Leonard drops them both. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Russell against Wall. Towns a screen on Wall. To the wing on the left. Gobert passes to Anderson. Towns for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. And the basket by Gobert.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Wall, the pass to George. Back to Wall. Down low. Out to Powell. Leonard outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. Tries again. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Towns. And the first half comes to an end. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Your Clippers, 18. The Timberwolves, 23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Morris in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers trail. You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Snatched away. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Launches it. McDaniels can't hit. The Clippers have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. On the attack, Morris can't connect from short range. Minnesota in the lead. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Out to the right wing, to the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nas Reed.
And he sinks the second. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Timberwolves shooting the ball at 48% so far. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. McDaniels finds Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kennard. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Morris. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Kennard with the rebound.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin.
In the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Noel. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Kennard outside. Takes the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. From outside, off the mark. Well, Los Angeles shooting only 23% so far. Batum, the pass to Jackson. Morris on the wing. From deep. Here's Batum. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Minnesota shooting a low 29% since halftime. Here's Prince, guarded by Batum. Pass to Reed, to the left wing. Here's Noel. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Kennard outside. That one falls. Now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And here's Reed, guarded by Morris, and the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul, and the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Towns against Leonard. Towns passes to Gobert. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Oh, George with a steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Powell for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Towns for 3. No good there. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Russell, the pass to Towns. And the 3 off target.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to George. To take the lead. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Wall on the take. Out to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Right side Anderson. Edwards against Powell. Back to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Got a hand on it. Outside Wall. Leonard, right side. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Outside Edwards. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Leonard passes to Powell. Back to Leonard. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Over the years, we've seen Leonard add different things to his game. Now, an offensive machine.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Leonard.
To the Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. First team foul. Hit the line for Edwards.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Wall against Russell. Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded. Good. And now a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
The shot by Russell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And Leonard, here we go. Powell for 3. Here's the second effort. Kicks it to George. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Edwards. He can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. D'Angelo Russell.
And Leonard no good on that one. Minnesota shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. George with it. With the crossover. Tipped. In transition, here they come. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Powell pulls it in. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Leonard passes to Wall. Out to Leonard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Up to Powell. George against Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to John Wall.
Hey, it's not easy to have all eyes on you in these moments, but you know what? Edwards, he's shown he can handle it. He can be the clutch guy.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a 1-possession game.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Kicks it to George. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. They trail by 3. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Obviously, the 3 would tie it. They have to make one extra pass to get a better shot. I think they might have a chance, just enough time to do that.
Towns for 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he sinks the second. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Morant. Now here's Leonard. Defense right on him. The kick out to Wall. Back to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
John Wall has an incredibly high basketball IQ, so you find the shooter and get it into their hands.
Morant looking around. There's Jackson with the 3. Wall grabs the board.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Back to Powell. Passes to George. Beyond the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bain. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Kicks it out to Leonard. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Bain. Outside Jackson. Paul George grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Outside for George. Lets it go with the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jackson passes to Morant. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard inside. Guarded by Morant. For the 3. George, no good. The Grizzlies on offense. Morant with the bucket.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Outside Leonard. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the rejection by Jackson.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. On the wing, George. Good on the triple. And this game is tied up now.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Morant against Wall. Here's Bain. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Powell. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Wall finds George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you...
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
All with it. Now defended by Adams. George against Brooks. Pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And he converts the layup.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Morant outside. Up top, Bane. Ball against Morant. Back to Bane. The shot from 20 feet away. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Leonard dishes to George. Leonard attacking.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one.
At the line for two.
He's perfect from the line this time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Bane against Powell. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, that defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
A shot off that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second.
Fans, your Clippers UNC. Here we go, fans.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center position. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. The pass to Brooks. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Right side Wall. The dish to Leonard. It's Powell on the wing. Kicks it out to Leonard. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Bane passes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
And Wall kicks to Leonard. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the range of Kawhi's shooting just keeps getting deeper and deeper. He really stretches you out.
And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Wall looking it over. Kicks to Powell. Outside Leonard. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. Shoots it. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell, the pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Back to Morant. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Adams kicks to Morant. Out to Brooks. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Dishes it to Powell. Back to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Zubac the pass to Wall. And here is Powell. Into the lane. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bane against Leonard. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Morant. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on John Wall.
At the line for the
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in stop.
The Clippers in the lead. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. And here's George for 3. Powell finds Leonard. Knocks it loose. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1:11 left in the first half of the game. The kick out to Wall. Shot clock at 6.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disruptive.
Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Assisted by
Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Leonard inside. Jackson on him. Here's George. Powell, no one around him. And the Clippers miss again. And for Memphis, they're shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Here's Wall. Takes it out to Leonard. And he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the strength of Kawhi Leonard's game is in the painted area. He is so consistent as a finisher.
There's Jackson with the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Yep. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Robert Covington out there with Morris, and it's Batum in at the 3. Jackson in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Memphis trailing here. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jones. Passes it to Conchar. That's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Tries from 16. Jones, the pass to Tillman. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And the possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 40% from the field. Now, here's Kennard. D right on him. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Covington kicks to Batum. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Concho. Back to Jones. And he lays it straight in. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
On the wing, Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They get it back. Here's Morris. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Batum. Yep, it counts. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Boy, the ref could have blown the whistle there. Batum just plays right through the contact. Excellent finish.
Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Concho. Back to Jones. Pass to Concho. No good that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson kicks to Covington. Back to Jackson. Picked off in midair. Green against Batum. And good that time. Green's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Well, how about the versatility? Danny Green on the interior. Go ahead.
2 minutes.
Jackson down low. Defended by Jones. Covington's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kennard against Jones. Green left side. For the lead, drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
And Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
They set the pick. Here's Concho. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jackson passes to Kennard. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Now the pass to Tillman.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Clippers trail by 6. Jackson passes to Morris. The Clippers again turning it over.
Grizzlies ball.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Concho. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here is Powell. No points in the game yet for him. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Wall. The shot by George. Wall. Oh, and he just
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score,
And that's a crucial three there. They cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 3. And 4.
And your Clippers Houston team.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Grizzlies now. 3-point lead on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. We've got Green, and it's Jones in at the 1. From past the arc. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's Powell on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
To Memphis.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis leading by 3. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Passes it to Zubac. It's Powell on the wing. Leonard on the wing. The kick out to Wall. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, Steven Adams getting into transition. He is a problem in that situation.
Outside, Wall. Kicks it out to Leonard. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal.
Steven Adams picks one up.
I think fans can appreciate Kawhi's understated and quiet personality because between the lines there's a level of focus, competitive spirit, and most importantly, productivity that you can really appreciate.
And so he makes both from the line. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Morant against Wall. Morant dishes to Brooks. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
The kick out to Wall. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Jackson passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
All with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Leonard finds Wall. Back to Leonard. Now George. Lets it go from deep. And the Clippers miss again.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by Jackson.
Remains LA basketball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside for George.
2 minutes remaining.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Steven Adams.
See, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Morant. The feed to Adams. And another turnover here by Memphis. Clippers trail by 7. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Wall. He dishes it to Powell. The 3. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from John Wall.
Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Outside for Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Wall. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And here's Leonard from 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And so it's Memphis with it. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Wall. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Right side, Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really? And
thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once facing it, now tonight, it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Jackson for three. Brooks against Anderson. Outside for Morant. 2 on the clock. Misses off the left iron.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Inside, Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Bain. Pass to Adams. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Grizzlies have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Morant. Outside Bain. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Russell. Another shot. And Morant clears the board. Bain against Edwards. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Russell to pass to Gobert. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Morant with it. Russell covering. And stolen by Edwards. Right side Anderson. Pass to Towns. Going inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Russell against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. Minnesota with a rebound.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. Oh, wow.
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And make some noise.
A minute 35 left in the first quarter here. Adams with a screen on Russell.
All right, everyone, give a big hand to your first.
Morant against Russell. Here's Adams. Outside for Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Russell against Morant. Russell to pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Not going to go that time. Morant with a defensive effort for Memphis. They've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing. And for Minnesota, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Edwards finds Russell. Now here's Towns. To the middle. Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got 6.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
And it's Brooks missing.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Here's Russell on the court for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Edwards fires from way outside. Come on. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams, the pass to Morant. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Adams. The shot won't fall. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Towns. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. You talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Towns goes in, and it's powered home by Towns.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the left side wing. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Anderson gets the bucket.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Morant on the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Outside Russell. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is good. Russell's got his first basket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Morant. And Morant gets double teamed. Here's Bain. Good. And the setup by Morant.
What a pass for Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Morant, pass to Bain. Back to Morant. The three is up. That one's good. Desmond Bain for three. Bain's got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Russell against Morant. Russell, that's good.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Towns. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Anderson passes to Towns. Back to Anderson. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Anderson. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Edwards can't hit.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
24, the Grizzlies, 16. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Jaden McDaniels out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
He takes it in. Pass to McDaniels. Clock at 6. And here's Reid. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Looking to get back on track. And then Morant with the dunk.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Noel, guarded by Bain. Up top, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting on a show. Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do with the rim.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Reed. Pass to McLaughlin. To the right side. Here's Prince. Misses the three. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bain. Second shot opportunity. Up and in on the layup. Bain's got 10 points in the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
A line change here for Memphis. Pass to Noel. Out left to the wing. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. On the wing, Noel. McDaniels from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Jones. Here's Tillman.
Minnesota foul. Jalen Noel. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. This for the tie! RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Here they come. Now headed to the floor. It's your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancers.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Russell tries to snap the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Russell's got his third basket on the night right there. Pass to Conchar. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And he jams it home with authority.
The assist.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Outside Morant, takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Russell finds Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside for Brooks. Back to Morant. For the lead. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
The 3 from Bain. The shot comes out. Outside Russell, and we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead, up 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. Memphis trailing here. Pass to Moran. On the wing, Brooks. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's Russell. Now here's Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And the Grizzlies shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Russell against Moran. Outside for Brooks. Jackson on the wing to tie it up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Russell from outside. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Bain finds Brooks. Adams up top. Back to Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bain. Outside Moran. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Moran drawing the double team. Three-pointer. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
One shot away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Anderson passes to Russell. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Morant, no good. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting is around 55% so far. Towns passes to Edwards. And here's Anderson. Deflects the pass. Down low. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Huge bucket from Gobert. Answering the call when his team needs it.
Jackson right side to tie it up. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Puts the move on. Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. To the inside, Bain. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Pass to Russell. Inside. Here's Gobert. Back to Russell. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
Morant, pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Towns against Jackson. Outside for Russell. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Outside Edwards. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Gobert no good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Payne. To tie it up. Deflected. Outside Anderson to the inside. Here's Gobert.
Yes! And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch.
Here's Adams. No good from 11 feet. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Alec, thank you. And that about wraps it up for the entire
After another crafty left.
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip, and the Clippers starting five. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the three, the small forward. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. The kick out to Wall. Here's Powell. Outside, Wall. Clock at 6. Nobody near George. Those three-pointers off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want. To give a wide open look from three-point range, they're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. Russell passes to Gobert. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. And, if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
And now the Clippers on the break. Leonard with the ball.
And Kawhi Leonard is just phenomenal at the line. Another part of his game that's improved.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
He hits one and misses one each at the line. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Oh, here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Here's Russell. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Russell against Wall. Leonard against Towns. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Russell against Wall. Out to Edwards. The three. No good that time.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Wall dishes to George. Stolen by Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Russell against Wall. Russell passes to Gobert. Misses from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Here's Russell. The Clippers getting the bucket. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, tough to hold on to the ball with those fast hands from D'Lo that are active.
And Wall kicks to George. Wall against Russell. Outside Leonard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And sometimes it just feels like Leonard enjoys converting on the difficult shots. It feels like backbreakers to the opponents.
Poked away. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. From the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And it goes down 2 points.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And Wall. Here we go now. Zubats kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Wall. Clippers moving the ball around. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Up top, Edwards passes it to Gobert. Can't hit from in close. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 5.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out. Great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, on court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. And Wall. Here we go now. This one for three. Knocked away.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Leonard looking over the floor. And finished off by Leonard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Russell. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Here's Towns. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got 6 points.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And Wall kicks to Powell. Oh, good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Leonard with the steal. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Throw good, Paul George. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
And it's good, 2 points. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Wall finds Leonard. Powell inside. Edwards defending. Leonard with no one around. No good. That would have tied it. Edwards against Powell. The kick out to Anderson. Gobert in the corner. Ball against Towns. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now, here is Russell. Gobert in the corner. Towns for three. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8 points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Powell. Wall wide open. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Anderson dishes to Towns. Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Ball against Russell. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Here's Wall. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Takes it out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. From deep. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Up top, Russell. Anderson outside. He can't get that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
26, the Clippers. 22.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got McDaniels. Also, Naz Reid out there. And it's McLaughlin into the points. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Reid gets the bucket. Reid's got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Minnesota leading by 6. McLaughlin, the pass to Reid.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Jackson kicks to Kennard. Let's go. Bank shot, no good. The Timberwolves shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Now we know Kennard can shoot, but Brent, he has moved up a level.
Well, Luke Kennard ended the season with the highest three-point percentage in the league, right around 45%. But there is more to his game. If you overplay him, he can drive it. He's a better playmaker than you might imagine. It's in a really tough matchup.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And finished off by McDaniel.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's McLaughlin. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 15. Morris into the lane, and the shot goes down. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Prince outside. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Morris. And that one is off. And Minnesota now the other way. The pass to McLaughlin.
2 minutes.
No good with the triple. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 13. Morris. Reed with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Kennard on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Kennard has the space and has a pure shot.
Timberwolves leading by 11. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Noel. Down low. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting currently.
That free throw good from Kennard.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Los Angeles with some changes. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Fires the three. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Edwards inside. Powell's there. And he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got 6.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Takes it inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. George with the ball. And now by Anderson. Zubac the pass to Powell. A 3 from Leonard. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Russell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, he's big enough, and I think he's strong enough to take that kind of contact and make it an and one. Russell with a nice play.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. George finds Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
Kawhi Leonard's game is just so special. He's so talented at getting to his spots, doing it with patience and poise, and capitalizing.
And Towns gets it to go.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's Wall in at point guard. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Russell against Wall. Russell looking around. Kicks it to Gobert. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. And Anderson has it in the corner. From 13. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Powell. To the paint. In the corner, George with it. Takes it out to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Powell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Clippers. Russell against Wall. Outside, Towns. A three from Anderson. It's John Wall with the rebound. Clippers trail by 9. A three from Leonard. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's good from long range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
It's stolen by Edwards. Zubats against Russell. Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Gobert trying to get open, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Clippers trail by 12. And there's the pass to Pop. And again, no good by the Clippers. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Wall kicks to George. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Wall. That one wide left. Timberwolves leading by 14. Russell with it. George picks him up. Russell dishes to Gobert. Anderson wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Anderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run. And the best way to do it is by great execution.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Timberwolves.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Edwards.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Right at the free throw line, the Clippers grab the miss.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Outside for George. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Right wing. Powell against Anderson. Outside, Russell. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be...